Formulate my flows. If you don't know, you're messing with lyrical player pros like
Really
that.
wanna party with me?
Hey there, ladies and gentlemen, I'm delighted to present our esteemed guest, Mina Graham. Ms. Graham hails from Dallas, Texas, and brings with her more than 13 years of experience as a creative, collaborative designer and marketing manager. Furthermore, she is the founder of a nonprofit organization called Revival Health and Community, service dedicated to fostering, educating, and providing health resources in the Dallas Fort Worth metropolitan area. Good morning, everybody. This is Ferman Jackson Jr. We're broadcasting once again from the DFW. Dallas Fort Worth, Texas. Everybody wants to know what that means. This is our Saturday morning edition. I'm very delighted like my guest to come on this morning. She has a lot of things going on in the DFW area, from marketing, being creative, to also to a nonprofit organization, as well as a mother also. So you're no stranger. You was on here before and came back again to give some updates on what's going on. And you're doing a lot of great things, of course. So go ahead and introduce yourself to the audience here on the Walk in This Ways Impact Wars podcast, Saturday morning edition.
Hi, I am Mina Graham. I am the founder of Revive Health and Community Resources. I'm a graphic designer. I'm sorry, that's my little guy. I'm a mom, as you can see. I'm a marketing specialist. I've been in sales for 13 years. And so I pretty much am a creative business strategist. I do a little bit of everything as considering concerning I'm sorry not considering concerning graphic design and putting your business out there, but also with my health initiative, Revive Health and Community Resources. I do my nonprofit is basically based on educating and providing health resources for the Black community.
Oh, man, and that's what's up. Basically just giving back and doing extraordinary things in the community, in the city. And that's what it's all about. And out of that, you're finding something that you love to do and having fun with what you do. So give us the insight on who Ms. Graham is. Take it behind the scene on this extraordinary woman.
So I'm basically I grew up here in Dallas, Texas. Um, I was originally raised in Highland Hills. Um, I am 32 years old. I'm a mom. I'm a college student going to school to get my master's in art and education. I'm a business owner. I'm a founder. Uh, and pretty much, I'm also a caregiver. So outside of that, I pretty much have a full plate. That's I'm sorry. I also have a girls group that I am an admin for. We go out and volunteer and do things in the city on top of my nonprofit organization. So, I do a lot of things. I wear many hats.
Well, and that's a good thing. So you are a very, in other words, you're very keep yourself interested. They say interested people draw in people because their life is always interesting, is always learning and evolving. And you mentioned that you are from Dallas, of course, and you grew up in Highland Hills. So what was your childhood like growing up in Dallas and Highland Hills, and what was your fondest childhood memories? Was you as a little girl, was you always fantasize of being a business owner, or that's something later on down the line that you decided to do?
So, growing up in Highland Hills, I was really sheltered. A lot of people don't know me.
Okay.
I went to private school, so I didn't really interact with the public school kids. And I didn't, I did do small elements of graphic design in high school. My teacher, Sonia Garrity, at the time, she taught us how to pretty much work on flyers and stuff like that. But I didn't fall in love with graphic design until I got pregnant, or a little bit before my pregnancy, I'll say. And maybe that was probably about 2018.
Okay.
And when I had my son in 2021, it kind of just, everything just heightened. It was like my creative skills just took a blast off after my pregnancy. So I really started to take it seriously then.
And this was up. I know you mentioned that you went to private school, which I didn't know that, and you mentioned that you were sheltered. When you say you were sheltered and you start when you went to a whole new arena or stepping out, what was going through your mind? Like, okay, I was sheltered, but then as I got older and the progression, I start you was like open to a lot of things. So what was going through your mind at that time when you was open to a lot of things that you came across?
Um, being There were benefits, and there were also consequences to being so sheltered. The
Right. Yeah.
benefits was that I had a very good positive, foundation, a good strong relationship with God, to where I felt like if I ever wandered off, I could always go to God and get my life back together, which is pretty much what happened. As a consequence of being so closed in, I got to experience the world, and I just went full fledged, full throttle, and started showing out. So, yeah, I as a part of my health initiative, I work a lot with. I'm sorry. Shh, shh. As a part of my health initiative, I work a lot with ex trafficking victims and ex prostitutes, um, because I want to share my testimony with them, because I actually came a mighty long way. I was pulled into trafficking.
Hmm.
So that that kind of changed my life, and kind of got me to see that being closed in or being sheltered was not all bad. And it actually, my son was produced from that. So it changed my life for the better. I learned a lot, I grew a lot, and now, I'm able to use my creativity and my and use God's message and share it with the world and help you know, get the it's not I don't want to necessarily say get the knowledge of God out there, because people are knowledgeable of God, but I want to share my testimony to help inspire others. That's what I'll say.
Yeah, and that's what it's all about. And then we know we have people who have been sheltered, and we know we have things we question, of course,
Yeah.
and we always want the answers. And then we time we went to answer, no, thank God for our parents.
Oh
But a
yeah.
lot of times they may overreact to the questions that we may ask or
Yes.
the
Yes.
experiences that we may go through. And what happens, a lot of times it leads us to go look for answers on the outside,
Right.
which a lot of times is not good answers or good exposure. But
Exactly.
getting to the point now that we be able to talk about these things, address the elephant in the room,
Yeah.
that
Exactly.
dealing with trauma, um, being quiet. I don't want to be judged, but now we're addressing these things now,
Mhm.
because these things can hinder us, can affect us, whether it's
That's
in our
right.
relationships, whether it's on our place of business, a place of employment, you name it. And
Yeah.
these things affect us. So it's good now that we are able to talk about these things, not to run from them, but to learn how to embrace these things, to
That's
brace, what
right.
to say,
That's right.
closure, and also bring forth healing. Because according to the scripture, the Bible says, confess your faults one to another, that you may
Exactly.
be healed. So we know that healing has to take place. And I know you mentioned that
That's
you
right.
went through that trafficking thing and stuff like that. Did that in any way um, hinder your relationships when it came to guys? Because we know that these are things we never talked about, but to really get an understanding of what happened to you. Because I know that's a tragic thing to go through, and that's just
It
something that
is.
you just can't go up overnight.
It is. It is. And it took a long time for me to heal from that. And it took a while for for me to actually be able to talk about it, because my relationship with men, I've always been a really headstrong woman. So
Hmm.
when I was caught off guard with this, it it really it really made me take a deeper look at myself, and if I really loved myself and who I was as a person. And I realized, I didn't want to be defined by that. I want to be defined by my good works, and I want to be defined by, how I was able to use my testimony or my life story to impact, others in a positive way. And that's what I've been doing. Ever since I went through uh, my traumatic trafficking experience, I've also experienced a traumatic childbirth. And so with my traumatic childbirth, that kind of put me in a place to see that life, alarm set for this. But my traumatic experiences, they pretty much helped me show that um, I'm expendable, and when
Hmm.
I say that, I mean I'm not immortal. I can be affected by things too. And before any of that happened, I wouldn't say I had a chip on my shoulder, but I would say that I really didn't care what happened to me,
Right.
because I didn't love myself. And so now, being the mom that I am, and the woman that I am, the business owner I am, I give God all the glory, because my life has made a complete 360, and my creative skills have heightened, and my business has began to flourish. Opening a nonprofit this year was the height of my career, because I have always wanted to be someone who gave back to the community. But now I'm able to do it in my way. And, that's just a blessing. And now I'm able to, I have a better relationship with God. So, I let Him lead and
Right.
I just follow.
Right, and that's what it's all about. I think about when the scripture say, "In Christ, we are new creatures; old things pass
Yes.
away, behold, all things become new." So it's all
Amen.
about being a new creation, being a new creature, being a new woman, and we know it has to do with the mindset. Apostle Paul
Exactly.
said this: "Do not be conformed to this world, but be transformed
Mhm.
by the renewing of our mind, that we may know the good and
Amen.
acceptable and perfect will of God." So we know that's very important that
Yes.
we know the will of God with a new mind, a new outlook, sober mind, and focused and driven and gifted. Because we know that the scripture lets us know that our gift shape make room for us. It's
Yes.
not it's not your background, it's not your education, no, but your gift. Everybody has a gift. It's
Yes.
that gift that you automatically is second nature to you. And I noticed that on social media, you are teaching graphic classes, if I'm correct, for those who inspire to get in graphics. How did it all come about? Being a teacher, being an instructor, not only that, but helping a lot of other people that want to tap into the graphic arts arena.
Well, I realized, as I was going through my transformation and my healing process, while I was trying to learn, there was nobody who was willing to teach me at a price that I saw that was affordable for
Right,
my journey,
right,
the beginning of my journey. So there are very many free resources out there, but if something is free, people generally don't take it
that's
seriously.
true. That's true. You're right
So
about that.
I had to put a price on it in order for them to take it seriously.
Hmm.
So in doing so, that allowed me to be able to share my expertise with other people and help them to grow and, get their businesses where they want them to be. Because really, that's what it's all about. Like my business motto is First Peter 4:10, where it speaks on us being here to be in service for others. And that's pretty much what I'm using my gift for. I want to use my gift as a way to be of service to not only my community but to others who are like me.
Yeah, that's what's up right there. Hey, we're gonna take a quick commercial break, and after our commercial break, we're gonna jump back into our Q&A conversation.
Hey, whoa, damn girl, you looking good, shorty. Hey, let me get that number, man. You feeling me, you know? You sure? Come on, man. You good, man? Have a good day. Have a good day. What? I can. Oh, damn. Hey, man. Tell me what happened right there, man. You know, I guess my reds ain't up, man. Don't worry about it, bro. They used to do that to me all the time, man. But I got a little something for you, man. Just a little vitamin P, man. Change your life, man. Take a few of those, man, to see how it feels. Okay. We're doing things. I'm Hey, you remember me? You got that vitamin C, right? You know I got that vitamin C. Yeah.
Hey, good morning, everybody. We're back here on the Walking This Way Saturday morning edition. I'm your host, Ferman Jackson, along with my special guest, Mina Graham out of the DFW. She's an entrepreneur, she's a student, she's a mother, and all the other great stuff. You know, before we got further into the interview, you mentioned that you going towards what degree you going towards again?
My master's
Your
in art and education.
Okay, so was you always fun of always learning and growing? Was you always very fond of education growing up? Or that just something that you just really just tapped into? Because we always evolving, so people always constantly learning, evolving, and growing. So are you in love with just education and going further with your masters?
So basically, when I first started, I wanted to go to school to get my law degree. But I kind of got into a little spit spat at a job that kind of caused me to have a background when I was younger.
Mm.
And so I decided that I didn't want to go that route anymore. And so over time, um, I pretty much evolved into wanting to get a degree in art and education because at first I didn't really care about having my degree. So that wasn't really important to me. Um, so I basically ended up a couple of years ago making the decision to go back to school and finish earning my degree because I had did college before previously, but um I had took a while off because when you do college applications they run your background, so I had to take a couple of years. I had to take like 8 or 9 years off before school. So um after that I came back and now we're here. So art and education is pretty much what I grew into loving. um, God gave me purpose through graphic design, and it kind of evolved from there.
Man, that's what's up. And I know that's I just want to ask, like, out of all the career paths, why collaborative graphic designer and market manager? Of all the career path you chosen, but you chose to get into the area of graphics. So why graphics? Why marketing? Things of that nature.
Um, so I've always loved art,
Hmm.
and once I got once I got to the point where I was able to get an A in college for putting some art together, that kind of inspired me. And my first art project, um, believe it or not, it was a commercial presentation,
Hmm.
and I ended up getting an A in that class. So they tell you all the time that you have to niche down when it comes to whatever you're going to do, and that'll help you be more effective in what you're doing. So I niched down, and I ended up wanting to do more commercial presentations and
Okay.
product design for people. So that's how I got to that point.
Okay, awesome, man. What the 13 years of experience you mentioned in your bio, what
Mhm.
has been the highlight of your career?
The highlight of my career, I would say, was securing my biggest client, uh, which also happened this year, and being opening my nonprofit. Yeah, so I would say those are my two biggest highlights of my career. And that bigger client has led to me securing another client, and
Mm,
so I'm I'm moving into working with more 6 and 7 figure businesses as opposed to people who were starting out, and that's what I was doing at first.
okay, man, that's what's up right there. And I know you have a nonprofit organization that you started. It's all about all about health. We know that that's God's will for us to be healthy. He said in the scripture of love, which above all things you may us prosper, including in our health. So God wants us to prosper in our health. And how long have you been doing a nonprofit organization? What's the nonprofit organization? Also, you got an awareness that you're spreading this with. Also, so enlighten the audience on your awareness and also about the nonprofit organization that you established.
So basically, um, base Revive Health and Community Resources was started as a health and education initiative to encourage our people, black and brown people, to take better care of their bodies and
Yeah, I agree.
know the signs of different health problems. I have friends who I walk up to them sometimes. Well, I wouldn't necessarily call them my friends, but I'm saying people who I know, who I come in contact with, and you can just walk up to them, and they might have that little yellow in their eyes, or people who they smoke and the lips are black, and chest
You
is
catch
stuff.
up to them.
You can see, and then it's the signs are there. But then when you ask them, when was your last doctor's appointment, they haven't been to the doctor in over a year. So
Hmm.
it's diseases that are plaguing our community, like heart disease and kidney failure and
Right.
having strokes and high blood pressure, diabetes, all of this stuff, cancer, like all of this stuff is plaguing our community. And so is there are other organizations out there, but my organization is strictly based on educating and providing resources. So what I'm currently working on an online directory that will have all the doctors in the area who are African American and Latino, and the doctors who accept low income individuals, Medicare, Medicaid, things like that, resources to shelters, um, just we're going to talk about different health diseases. Like this month for February, our initiative is based on heart disease because February
Hmm.
is Heart Month. So this month is all about red. Next month in March, we're going to be focusing on colon cancer. So we're going to be wearing blue. So, we just uh, I'm just here to kind of try to bring a more awareness to how we need to take care of our bodies, because you can think you're healthy and you can look good on the outside, walking around and all of that. But on the inside, you're not doing so well. And it's not a good feeling. And so
Right.
I want us to be healthy, mind, body, and spirit, because it's possible. I'm making a change, and I would like to encourage those who would like to join me to make a change as well.
Yeah, because it is important to take care of yourself. Everything starts with self first, and I'm a big
Yes.
advocate on being healthy. I mean, my main meals I eat on a regular is chicken breast and broccoli. And I
Mm-hmm.
drink plenty of water. I take all my vitamins, of course. Once I started taking the liquid kind of vitamins, I don't, because when I went to the vitamin shop, big shout out to the vitamin shop, that's my favorite place to go to.
Mm-hmm.
And they said, get the liquid kind, because the liquid kind works quicker compared to the natural pill. So I would take the liquid multivitamins.
Mm-hmm.
I said just staying more healthy. The lion mane help with the brain and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm a big advocate on being healthy as well because we gotta take care of our body. You know, you have a lot of
Yeah.
people who desire to be entrepreneurs and not just entrepreneurs, just everyday life. You want to be able to be active. You want to be useful, and especially you got especially you being a mother, and you
Yeah.
want to be around a long time with your son and
And
be able to be
grandchildren.
move around and be healthy and things of that nature, and also he be healthy as well. Let's talk about
Exactly.
motherhood. So, what is your vision? You are a mother. So what is your vision for motherhood? Um,
Uh, Honestly, I can't say because I'm still learning.
learning right.
It's been quite a journey. You know, and I really, I'm a first time mom.
Yeah.
So in doing, being a first time mom, I can't tell people how to parent. My advice for parenting is seek counseling, get help. Your trauma, your bad experiences can affect your children, and if you don't get help, if you don't get mental help, then it can possibly trickle down to them in a negative way, and we don't want to do that. So just make sure you take care of yourself, make sure you take care of your health, and make sure you take care of them. That's all I can say on that.
Oh, and that's what's up. You know what I'm saying. And also learning. You know what I'm saying. Learning to evolve
Yes.
all day, educate yourself. And I was
Yes.
telling my coworkers, he was talking about high blood pressure and taking medication, and I told him, man, just take beets. Beets
Yeah.
help with blood pressure, and they got the kind now you mix in your water in your smoothie. The
Mm,
powder kind. So I told them that because the whole thing to put you on high blood pressure medication is to mess you up, of course, and to make money off of you. But it's all about being
yeah.
healthy at the end of the day.
That's
Big
right.
shout out to us before we go any further. Big shout out to Miss Jones in the Fort Worth area. She said my recent health situation has driven me into a place of better body elevation, timeless, even ever after, as we seek the reality of a better lifestyle. Big shout out to
That's
Miss
right,
Jones
Sean.
as
That's
as
right.
well. Oh, I got a question too from Miss Jones as well. She has a question for you. Are you an author? That's a question for you.
So, I have been working on something, but I didn't want to share anything about it yet because it's not finalized. But yes, ma'am, I am currently working on a children's book.
And that's what's up right there. And I know we're pressed for time, so I'm gonna ask you this too. How can the listening audience support you and the work that you're doing? Because I don't want to hold you up. You are a mother and they got stuff you gotta do today. I don't want to hold you up. So how can the listening audience support you and the work that you're doing? And also, by the way, if we answer that, Ms. Jones said
Thank
congratulations.
you. Thank
Oh,
you,
she
Miss
would.
Jones.
Okay, hold on, guys. Big shout out to Carl. He's in the building. He said, "What health advice can you give for someone with little energy?"
Take your vitamins. Listen, I take vitamins. They have become my best friend. I got a routine where I do not miss my vitamins every day. I take vitamins and I also take something for fiber. Make sure you have a little something for a little energy in there because they do have my fiber vitamins have energy boosters in there. So there are some vitamins that will have the energy boosters in there. So I would do that. Vitamins. They are your best friend because they literally help your body, recover. And drink a lot of water. I drink a lot of water too. And that's what some I had at first my skin was jacked up. So I began healing my skin. Just a lot of water and vitamins.
And that's us up right there. What else? Miss Jones, big shout out to Carl from Rise and Elevate. He's in the Fort Worth area as well. Big shout out to Fort Worth. Miss Jones says, Mr. says, also, you got a fan. Miss Jones said, call her.
Yes, ma'am, I will.
All right, so that's a number. You see it as a number right there. So she wants you to give her a call. There you go. You got somebody. There you go. Look, you never know who you touch on this show. See what I'm saying? You just never know.
Mhm.
All right, so Big Shark Carl said I did the list of vitamins. Yeah, I did a list of vitamins. Yeah, I take vitamins too. But I take the liquid kind. I don't take the actually pill anymore. I take the actually liquid kind. They sell that the vitamins, got the multivitamins and things like that, and it works quicker through your bloodstream. So that's why I take. And I'll tell you this to anybody too. Ever since I started taking vitamins a couple years back, it cleared up my sinuses and all the other stuff too. Okay, keep your allergies and stuff. Can keep your immune system strong, because if we're not probably taking the vitamin stuff, what happens? It weakens our immune system, so it causes us to just get sick. So the more we build up our immune system, we won't get sick, and it fights all that stuff out. So we got to take care of our immune system. So Ms. Jones said yes, the vitamins are a fact boost the energy and supplement the nutrition with missing alkaline water. That was Miss Jones in the comment section. People are coming in this morning. So big shout out to Carl and Miss Jones for coming in. They're big supporters of the podcast. I thank you for their support as well. Miss Jones, you said something earlier about colon. She said we need a colon cleansing is a must.
Yes, ma'am. I'm going to give me one too. I already have that set in motion, because next month is Colon Cancer Initiative Month, and Revive Health and Community Resources. We are currently working on our colon cancer awareness and getting our colon clean and pushing that more for our community. Because if you have thyroid issues, or you notice that your gut is pretty much like big in the top area, your food just sit right there and it's hard to digest. I'm telling you, get your colon cleansed, because that right there will keep you with stomach. That will lead to stomach cancer. It could lead to colon cancer. It can lead to heart disease. It could lead to all kinds of things. And be active. Physical activity. I try to do at least 30 minutes of physical activity every day. I'm not as consistent as I want to be with it, but I'm getting there. And that's the thing. You have to start making changes. The goal is to get to doing 30 minutes of physical activity every day, at least 30 minutes. So even if you're not the smallest person, or even if you have a little weight on you, you want to be able to walk at least for 30 minutes a day, or do some sort of indoor physical activity. I do workouts on YouTube when I can't go outside and walk with my son. I do workouts from YouTube, and they help. I noticed a great change in how I perform and how I even do my work every day. So it works. It helps. And if you want to know more about Revive Health and Community Resources, you can visit our website, revivehcs.org. That's Revive, H as in Harry, C as in Charlie, S as in Sam.org. And thank you for having me, Ferman. I really appreciate it.
Oh, thank you. I know you reached out to me and stuff. We made it happen. Like Nike just do. Before going to third, I got some more questions, more comments I got to read too. But I'm going to take a quick commercial break, and after that, I'm going to read some more comments from the audience that's listening to this morning.
As a professional quarterback, I get a lot of shit.
This in the red zone. Most overrated quarterback.
Got more turnovers than a bake sale!
And I get it. When you're not a fan of something, shitting on it can make you feel good. But what if I told you that now it can do some good too? Let me show you how. First, if you're 45 or older, talk to your doctor about getting screened for colon cancer. Then, if you're prescribed a home screening kit like this, grab the sample collection container and place a sticker of something you want to shit on right on the underside. Not a fan of marine life? Slap it on. Have issues with old-timey prospectors? Boom. It works with anything, from colors to large American predatory birds. Then, follow the instructions on collecting and shipping your sample. Here we go! And in about 2 weeks, you'll have the results. It's that easy to get screened for colon cancer and make your feelings abundantly clear. So talk to your doctor today.
Home screening kits like Cologuard are for people 45 or older of average risk, not for high-risk people like Dak. Dak actually wouldn't use a home test kit, but he's so committed to preventing people from getting colon cancer that he agreed to star in this video we wrote for him without any concern for his safety. I definitely deserve that. Visit leadfrombehind.org to get more information and some stickers we made.
Hey, what's up, everybody? We're back here on the Walking This Way Impact was podcast. I'm jumping in some more comments right quick before we leave. Big shout out to Carl. He said, thanks for the podcast, Mr. Jess. We need it. Rise, elevate. Thank you, Carl, for taking time out of your productive schedule to watch us this morning here on the show. And Miss Jones said, yeah, please check us out. Check out some healthy living tips from some of the local authors at the AAA LAC Book Tour Expo, DFW, May 18th. 11 a.m. 3 p.m. Fort Worth, Texas, community. So we need more authors. Big shout out to them that's doing great things in the Fort Worth area. Also, she said, so true. I noticed my eating of certain leafy veggies give me energy and I feel refreshed more so often. That's what's up. Stay consistent with him, Ms. Jones. True. And he said, and she said, thanks for Vibe. That's what she said, thanks to your organization as well. So we about to get ready to go into March 1st this week, or this coming week. You know, we're about to get into the third month of 2024. You know, this is time that everybody said is some say this is the year of truth. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. A lot of people say, coming into your truth, knowledge and where you at, being real, being honest with yourself, and that's taking things to the next level, receiving breakthrough, and be further ahead than ever before. And I love the scripture when the scripture says that God restored the years that the cankerworm, pillarworm took. Think about it. God restored years. So everything that we may missed out on or was affected by, God restored the years that was taken from us. Not a day, not a month, but years. Yeah. So that's why let's celebrate that God restored these years back unto us and have a life worth living, have a life worth meaning, and all the good stuff. So, Mina, how can our listening audience get in contact with you? Go ahead and plug your social media sites. Miss Jones, once you give her a call, she put a number on you, give her a call as well. So I know y'all gonna make that happen on the back end. But so go ahead and share your social media information.
So if you want to keep in contact with me, you can follow me on Instagram at Mina Graham Designs. And also, you can find me on Facebook. Mina Graham, Creative Strategist is my business page. Or you can find me on Facebook at Mina Graham, which I should be linked in a couple of Ferman's posts. And you can follow me or send me a friend request from there. I'm very approachable. I'm very, very nice. So reach out to me. I love meeting new people. I love speaking to people about positive things, healthy things. So if you are an advocate, or if you are another author or anything like that, come and talk to me. I love networking. So yeah. Oh, and my website. I'm sorry, my website is theminagraham.com.
And that's what's up, Mina. Thank you once again. Take your time out your productive schedule. I don't want to say the word busy. Out of your productive schedule, be with me on this Saturday morning edition of the podcast. Like I said, I don't want to hold you up. I know you have things you have to get done and get accomplished as well. So, ladies and gentlemen, out this thing, man. Y'all enjoy your Saturday. Enjoy the Sabbath day, of course, and be blessed, be prosperous, and most importantly, love yourself. And we're gonna lead out with this song right quick. And man, y'all enjoy this good song. And we got this thing. Peace, everybody.
Johnny Domino, set that up.
Every time I do something, I got to keep it real with myself. I got to put everything a man up above. And one day, God told me, you got to stay prayed up, man. You got to stay prayed up.
I know life gets heavy sometimes, make it hard to breathe. But easy to accept, but do this for me.
What you always tell them?
And I see you on the other side.
I see you on the other side.
We all got a place at a time.
We got that time
and that's
coming.
the bottom line.
You gotta stay prayed up though.
The short as we live, we must die. When it's my time to go, I want you to know.
Hey, China, let them know how you rejoice on this verse.
They say rejoice when they die and cry when they born through the rain and the storms. You gotta keep pressing on, cause you never know when your season gon' change. But you better know that your season gon' change and your time gon' come. And life could be a beer, and every single day that beat get realer. Yo, but life is for the living, yeah. So live while you living. And what is prayer? You telling God what you feeling, or you sitting quiet meditating so you can hear Him. And He'll tell you how to make it and show you how to battle, cause it's a war in the matrix. And you might get some scars and some failures, but the race ain't given to the swift, you gotta pace it. Cause life is a journey, and I'ma keep praying till they put me on a gurney.
I know life is heavy sometimes, make it hard to breathe.
You gotta stay prayed up.
The trouble don't last always. Death ain't easy to accept, but do this for me.
You know I'ma see you on that other side,
and I see you on the other side. We all got a place at a time, and that's the bottom line.
Our time coming.
The short as we live, we must die.
I want you to know.
When it's my time to go, I want you to know.
Hey, D1, give me that real life experience.
D1. It feel like I'm cursed, but I know that I'm blessed. I smile on the ground, but I know that I'm stressed. My partner got murked, we just laid him to rest. Now I'm at the gun store buying bulletproof vests. I just left out of church, paranoid in the service. I'm looking at me mugged up, got me nervous. Saw him stand up, thought that he was finna blast me. Ren gave his life to the Lord, walked right past me. Hold up, ain't prayed in a while. Hold up. Remember back as a child, wanted to be like Mike. My grandma bought me Wheaties. Couldn't add sugar cause she had diabetes. But those was the days when it all felt easy. Now I get depressed when I turn on the TV. I need me a blessing, so pray for me. Trying to get my soul right, cause judgment day coming.
I know life is heavy sometimes, make it hard to breathe. But stay prayed up, yeah. The trouble don't last always. Death ain't easy to accept, but do this for me. Stay prayed up, yeah. And I see you on the other side. We all got a place at a time, and that's the bottom line. Stay prayed up. As we live, we must die.
You know I gotta send this dedication out to my dog, my brother, Mr. Magic, and my sis, Chastity. You know I stay prayed up. And to everybody that's not here no more, one love. Shout out to my dog, here's Willie Key, Mr. Rollin' on the guitar.
Johnny Domino, set that up.
You know, every time I do something, I got to keep it real with myself. I got to put everything in a man up above. And one day, God told me, you gotta stay prayed up, man. You gotta stay prayed up.
I know life gets heavy sometimes, make it hard to breathe. But stay prayed up.
Talk to him, Adrian.
The trouble don't last always.
You know,
death ain't easy to accept, but do this for me.
What you always tell them?
And I see you on the other side.
I see you on the other side.
We all got a place at a time.
We got that time
and that's
coming.
the bottom